All right, what's up, Pew Pew Nation?
Hey, everybody, how's it going?
What's up, Nation?
Episode something. 54, I
54.
think it is. 54. Yeah, episode 54. We're here. Obviously, we got a special guest in the house today, Josh Kurkowski. So everybody welcome Josh. Josh is a good friend of mine and a regular viewer of Pew Pew Nation. So,
Which is how he earned his way.
which is exactly
tonight.
that's how he earned his way onto the show. He was making some really good comments. Chris loved his stuff and was like, "We got to have this guy on the show." So I was like,
Absolutely.
"Let's do it."
If you
Overachieved one night, and here you are.
There it is.
If you live far away, though, we don't pay for airfare.
Yes. Why won't this update? Stop it. All right. So what's up, Cliff? What's up, Diane? Cody, Eric, Jeremy, what's up? Everybody, if you are new to Pew Pew Nation, welcome, welcome. And if you don't know what we do here, we give a bunch of shit away. We talk about guns. And we do cool stuff like shoot a cannon out the back door of Freedom Fatigues.
I'm still sweating from the run.
So stick around, guys, because we have the cannon video. It's literally the first time I shot it. None of us had ever seen it in action or in person. And we got to shoot it just about a half hour ago. I got the video on YouTube, and it is on Pew Pew Nation, ready for you guys to see. It's fantastic.
It's pretty stellar.
It is pretty awesome. I'm in love, again, with that thing. I might have slept with that cannon a few times now.
I'm just glad we didn't take anybody out, you know.
Yeah, not yet. We didn't shoot golf balls yet, so.
No, that one probably was
All right, so we'll talk about Josh Kurkowski.
Oh boy.
So I wanted to have Josh on here because, quite honestly, not like trying to toot my own horn or Chris's horn here or anything like that, but Chris was law enforcement. He was a veteran. He's been around firearms a lot, carried guns a lot, obviously. I've taught about 3,000 people in my classes, and I write and take pictures of guns for a living. So it's hard sometimes for us to speak in, I guess you can call them layman's terms, about guns to you guys who are normal, everyday gun-carrying Americans.
Is it
So
laymen's or laywomen's?
layman, yeah, we got to say laymen's and laywomen's. Just there. Now we don't.
Rock civilian.
Now we don't. Now we don't offend. We don't want to offend anybody.
Actually, I don't
Actually, I don't care.
care either.
Yeah, we're equal opportunity offenders.
Unoffendable. I said that today to the lady.
Unoffendable.
I said she wasn't wearing her mask, and I said, "Honey, I don't have mine on either." And I said, "I'm unoffendable." She's like, "That sounds like a superhero name." I'm like, "Okay, cool, whatever."
Might be a new shirt.
Unoffendable. Yeah. Don't anybody steal that.
Yeah, I like it.
Our next shirt.
Currently trademarked.
Yes.
TM.
TM.
You saw it here tonight.
Unoffendable TM. So I wanted to have, I thought it was cool to have Josh come on. Not that he doesn't know about guns. He carries a gun every day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So Josh carries a gun every day, has for a while. But he's a normal guy, like out in the world, he doesn't do this for a living. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to have somebody like that come on and actually be able to get a perspective from his eyes. So that's my idea. We'll see how it goes. So Josh, let's
He
just
knew
go.
the risk. He knew the risk.
Yeah, exactly. Let's just start with you. You can introduce yourself. Tell them what you do, how you got into guns, all that good stuff.
Guns was kind of something that I tripped into. Being in the medical field, you see some things, you travel, and it comes down to the end of wanting to have every advantage possible. Not necessarily, hey, I want a gun, I'm going to shoot somebody. It's, I want a gun in case somebody wants to shoot me or wants to do damage to friends, family, or anything of that nature. And I want an equal opportunity to be able to defend myself and loved ones, and maybe cliche, but go down and fight. I want to be able to fight if it comes to it. And that's kind of how I got into it. Never really hunted or anything of that nature. Grew up playing hockey. one of the ways that Andy and I met each other.
Yeah, when we were like, what, 8, 9?
Something like that. Pee-wee, or Squirt 1.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Talk about scrawny little dudes. I look significantly fatter on camera.
We'll cover that up.
I'm kind of distracted here.
We'll cover it up there.
I can't.
Camera is ad.
It does
Adds
add
10
It
pounds.
10
does.
pounds.
It absolutely
Yeah.
does. So if
You know, we're wrong
anybody's
places.
watching
Yeah.
that doesn't know us, we're all
So, yeah,
a bunch of skinny guys.
Yeah.
That is, I mean, getting into it was just the next step, and as we learn and get older and wiser, I guess, is cliche day, I guess, but that's how I got into guns.
Makes sense. So what you said you were in the medical field. Tell
Yes.
them what you do, like actually, because you have kind of a unique job.
Yes,
I feel.
so
Proctology.
right. We are a medical supply company based in Michigan, and we actually go out to the patients' homes, fit them pre-op, post-op, whatever it may be, if they're having surgery or not having surgery. So we're based locally here, mainly Metro Detroit, but we do cover the entire state of Michigan. If you've heard of like a Benson's or Wright and Philippus, same kind of line.
Cool. So Red Lettuce said nice, counted 12 American flags. So he just distracted me, so I had to count. And there literally is 12 American flags with the mugs that you guys are drinking out of, the coffee.
What about, it is backwards.
No,
Maddie, you talked about this if you're watching.
It's not backwards. It's forwards.
Well, it's forwards on here.
I moved this way to show it.
Oh, you're talking about
Yeah.
which way? Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, it's
come on,
weird.
get with it.
So if you're like,
Well, that's when I did
I've been here
something.
for 15 minutes.
Like last week, I did something with my tattoo, and I went like this, and
yeah, he pulled the wrong arm up and was like, I don't know which arm to do.
it is.
That is funny.
It's all
There's
backwards.
12 American flags. That's because this is a patriotic American. If you don't like it, you're in the wrong show.
And actually, there
Show,
is
show,
one
show.
hidden underneath here.
Yes.
What patch is on it?
Oh,
you got the joiner
he's
die.
got our
Yeah.
joiner die.
Nice,
guys.
nice.
And
So
next
13.
week there'll be another.
Yes.
One. So
Yes.
I'm getting it finished hopefully tomorrow.
It's awesome. All right, so let's see if we missed any cool comments here real quick before we move on.
Thanks, Diane, for the respect. Thank you.
Yeah.
So seriously, we respect you guys and appreciate your service. Thank you, Diane, very much. Really appreciate it.
Matt said that's why I watch Pew Pew. Like I've told you, I love guns, but just haven't taken the time to be an expert on guns.
Well, I'll say right now, I'm not an expert either.
I'm not either. I tell people that all the time because people will literally call me all the time and they're like, well, you're the expert on guns. Nope, I'm not at all an expert. Like, I'm learning every day. There's a lot of stuff that I don't know. Like I've told people before, I didn't grow up with guns. So guns, I fell into it kind of like Josh. I just went a step further and decided to make it my career. So, grew up with my dad and brother hunting, and so I was around guns all my life and knew all of the don't do's. But living in this day and age, I wanted to begin to learn myself and take control of my own safety.
Hell yeah, Diane.
Yep, exactly. That's
Yeah.
awesome. And that's what Pew Pew Nation is all about. Seriously, like it is. I kind of started this whole thing because I didn't know about guns. And I had to learn. I got thrown into it when I got my first gun pulled on me. I was like, it ain't happening again without any protection. And I had to kind of take a crash course and was steered in the wrong direction by tons of gun shops. And that's really what motivated me to get into this stuff. So, and that's kind of what keeps me motivated. Like, yes, I work in this every day. And that's why to me, it's important to have people like Josh on here that carry a gun every day in the real world. But aren't operators, they're not gun guys. They're not gun guys. I shouldn't say that, but they're not working in the firearms industry. They're not training. They're not teaching people things like that. So it's hard sometimes to step back and like remember your first time shooting or your first time carrying, and that's why I got into this and started doing Pew Pew Nation. Honestly, was to try to stay grounded and be able to do this. So. It's been pretty good so far, I think.
The Three Amigos. You got Mike piping in now. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm laughing at it.
Three Amigos.
Or do we?
What's up, Mike?
What's that? The dance they do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing that one for you. Hey, Mo.
Hi, Moe. You were supposed to be here. I miss you.
She had to take care of a kid. Somebody's got to do that.
He could have
He can handle a gun better than most. He's fine.
That's true.
say we could have gave him the cannon and a couple blanks
Yeah,
and
dude.
sent him out to the field.
Don't think that he's not shooting that thing. He'll be able to handle that thing. He's going to be shooting it.
You
So
guys
Colton, if you're watching, you get to shoot the cannon that I shot today.
just wait until you see.
Wait till you see the video. This thing
of
is absolutely amazing.
I'm getting one.
And I found out Chris has some mad video skills. He might be my new cameraman. Mike, you better watch out. Chris killed the video on the cannon that we did in like 5 seconds today.
First take.
First take, very impromptu. It was awesome.
Still, like I said, I'm still sweating from a run.
Diane said, I love the episode when you guys covered the stuff to carry to the range and some of the basic guidelines. Awesome. Glad to hear that.
Absolutely.
Mike, we're having some fun with the cannon on the water. Now that we know what it does exactly, dude, it is fantastic. All we have to say is fishing net. It's happening.
Challenge. That's what we should do.
Mikey have any of those?
Yeah, right?
I cut holes in all of his nets. Just drop it anyway. Right?
Matt said, just like the article I sent you about the road rage shooting, her life mattered. Perfect case in point why being on the road daily is a huge risk. Yep, exactly.
People lose their minds driving.
People absolutely lose their minds driving. I'm sure you went to tons of calls like that. Where
Well, it is.
just
I mean,
stupid stuff. Like
it's like they personally take their space as like their car is like their own house, and it's like if somebody happens to accidentally cut them off. I mean, I've seen people chase people for miles.
Yeah,
and it's nuts.
it's just stupid. I just don't understand it. I've had people that pulled up. I didn't even know I did anything. Like, what did I do? And they pull up and they're cutting me off and yelling and screaming. I'm just, get the hell out of there. Get out of the situation.
What just happened?
Yeah, why? What's happening? How far can we skip? We got to have a big lake for the golf ball, Mike.
Yeah.
It says it'll shoot a golf ball over 600 yards. So if we're skipping a golf ball across the lawn of the lake, it's got to be a big lake, or we got to go to like Alderman or something where nobody lives on it, so we can just blast it into the trees. Yeah, but yeah.
Probably some dude walking out looking for
we'll
some
smoke,
mushroom hunter gets taken out.
Allegedly, there
Be
was
like
a,
Happy Gilmore.
There was a potato launcher, not made out of PVC, but an old air compressor that we put a PVC pipe on and did launch a golf ball. And the distance is, golf balls are made to fly.
It's still going?
The lady on the other side of the lake saw it
still
laying
orbit.
next to her, and we had to haul that thing inside. Allegedly.
So
Allegedly.
we had
Allegedly.
we had a potato launcher, same idea. It was way over engineered from an auto mechanic that was kind of crazy. And we were out at Silver Lake up north, and we decided we were going to shoot it out into the middle of the lake. Well, we hit the dunes on the other side of the lake, and with people like on the dunes with a potato. We were like, oh boy, nobody knows where that came from, at
Yeah.
least because you literally can't see that far.
French fries.
Oh, it was ridiculous.
Could you imagine just enjoying your sunny day at the dunes?
Just a
chilling,
potato
and then
just
a giant
smokes you?
potato. You don't even hear it go off. All of a sudden, you just get whacked by a potato. I mean, like, how about like ruining your day? Like, I get like like
What really?
you joint goes on a Jeep. Yeah, it sucks, and then you get hit by a potato. Bad.
That would be bad. That's a bad day. That is a bad day.
No one believes that story either.
So Mike said St. Clair drone golf ball. I'm in. If you're videoing it and stuff, I'm in for it. I'm just telling you, it goes a long way. So we better make sure that that there's nobody out there that day.
You could try Mesa Day too, but there's too many houses on that.
Yeah,
But it's a
that's
big
the
lake.
problem is the houses.
Lower pet.
B, what's
lower
going
petting.
on? B's watching from Carry Girl Gear.
Hey.
What's up, B? B's gonna be on this show soon. We gotta set that up, B. I'm gonna give you a call and we'll figure that out. We've been saying that for like 3 months and it just hasn't happened. We're both so damn busy. But James said, if you're so easily set off, are you offended easily? Then it shows.
said it?
I don't. Hold on. This damn thing shows you're easily manipulated by others.
Who's
French fries on the beach.
That's where the seagulls come from.
Oh, dude, we could skip a beer can. It's yeah, that thing's amazing. We just shot it in a cornfield, an empty cornfield, and
in an undisclosed location.
Nowhere near here.
And we picked up the cans
We did pick
and
up
the brass.
everything.
So for all you tree huggers out there, we didn't.
All I
leave
can say is I'm going to give you a quick preview, real quick. That's it. That's all you get to see. It's coming up soon, so do not leave because it's badass. You don't want to miss it. Stephanie said I had a young girl cut me off and honked at her at the next light. We were both in the left turn lane, and she got out and punched me right in the face, and I got out, and several people were out ready to come to my defense, but her boyfriend picked her up and put her in the car, and they took her off. That's insane.
People
That's crazy.
are crazy.
Jeez, Pete.
And that's why I started carrying.
I love Diane shooting.
She is awesome.
Diane, I
I am
cowbirds.
jealous. She's shooting cowbirds off
The
her
fact that she knows
porch.
that they're cowbirds and not a starling.
Yeah.
I mean, that
It's
is
a little 22. That is amazing, Diane. I love it. That is fantastic.
Where's Diane at? Is she down in
Georgia.
Georgia?
Hell yeah, Diane knows all about Carry Girl. I love it. So yeah, Carry Girl gear. Awesome stuff for women's firearms related apparel, or just badassery, I guess you could say.
Speaking of Georgia,
I'll have to check it out.
Speaking of Georgia, next week we need to talk about this whole baseball team, that thing that's going on. If you know what's going on.
Oh, with the voting stuff.
Yeah,
yeah.
and
Oh,
how
yeah.
they moved to Denver, and I've been listening to the numbers that they've been saying, like the population wise of like demographics of who's who and what they're moving it from, and the voting rules in Denver are stricter than the rules in Atlanta and Georgia.
Yeah.
And the population is like, let's say, like 50% more white than it is in Atlanta, and they're talking about oppressing the people on the one. I think it was $100 million they were saying of revenue that comes into the city for that game.
That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
that's something we should get the numbers and actually
Yeah,
go over that. for next
we'll
week.
do some research next week and we'll go over that stuff. We'll definitely talk about
Right
that
now,
because
we've
that
just been
whole
making shit up.
that whole shit is just insane. Mike said he's going to critique your video so they can keep his job. Cowbirds
go.
are eating up my bird feed for my songbirds.
Shoot
I
them.
love it. I love it that you're sitting on your porch shooting those right now while you're watching Pew Pew Nation live. That is fantastic.
Damn, Diane, if Georgia wasn't so far away, we'd say, get over here.
I think Diane should get some Pew Pew Nation stickers and Freedom Fatigue stickers for that comment.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Diane, you win some stickers today. You're gonna get some Pew Pew Nation stickers because you're like our number one. That is exactly what we love. Freedom Fatigues and Pew Pew Nation, those are coming your way. So Diane, make sure you send me your address after the show here in a message, and you're getting some
maybe you might
stickers for it.
surprise her with something else in there too, a little something. So
There we go. So shoot me a message afterwards, Diane. But I love that. I love that you're sitting there watching the show, shooting birds. It's fantastic. So let's get back. We got off subject here a little bit. I forgot
Yeah.
Josh was behind us.
Oh, it's fine.
Josh, are you here?
Yeah,
you here?
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I am so here. I'm mind blown with Diane.
yeah, well, that's probably what
This is-
happened.
I'm like-
the comments coming through are
I'm jealous.
yeah.
Jason Cole, what's up, man? We got all kinds of new people on here. I love it.
Is that D. Jason Cole?
I don't know. Do you know Jason Cole? His kid's in karate with my kid.
I know Jason Cole.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're friends together.
Oh, okay.
So he's one of your kind
Like
of friends.
mutuals.
That we have. Mutual friends that we have. But-
Jason Chris has been stalking you. It's okay.
No, I wouldn't call it stalking.
Matt's saying he just unloaded on some geese out back. He's jealous of Diane. I don't
He
believe
made
him.
that up.
I don't believe him. Nope.
He made that up.
Yep, don't believe him. You don't get stickers, Matt. If you guys like seeing Andy on camera for some self-abusive reason to your eyes, he will be a guest on the TV show. I didn't know we were revealing that yet, but so Mike McKinstry has a TV show on the Pursuit channel called Basquatch Hunter TV. He also has a podcast on Wednesday nights. So maybe you got done early today, Mike.
Or he's sitting in his and
Or you're talking to us
Yeah,
on
it's
your
Pew Pew
podcast.
Nation Live is his podcast.
Yeah. But I am going to be a guest. We're going to do a firearms episode of his fishing show. It's all outdoor show. It's not just fishing. And I'm going to be a guest on his show, so I'm pretty excited about that. So Pew Pew Nation is going national. Nation? We're going officially on national TV.
You're not getting any better.
I don't know. You'd think I'd be drinking by now, but it's water.
Water and coffee.
Yeah.
It's out now. I said it was out. You have a show. That's what I said on Pursuit. Jesus Christ. Just take over. I'm done.
He's got a show on the Pursuit channel. It's called Bass
Write
Watch
this
Hunter.
down and create a sentence, Andy.
Bass Watch Hunter TV.
Yeah.
The funny part is, like, if you were drinking, I think it was funny. But
Yeah,
right now,
I'm not even drinking.
I don't even want to laugh at you.
I
'cause I'm
shot
like,
the can and I'm all flustered.
Yeah.
It was so amazing. I can't. I'm still
These are
getting,
stroke
I'm
signs.
still getting the blood back to my head.
And Jason says, I did get my dog. Maverick is actually brothers with his dog.
Oh, really?
So,
Nice.
yeah. Same, I think they got the same mom and dad. Different litter, but
Gotcha.
same parents.
Gotcha. Mike, you just finished. Oh, yeah, yours is at 6 o'clock. Sorry, Mike. That's right. So make sure you guys, before Pew Pew Nation, watch Mike McKinstry, Mike McKinstry's show, Bass Squatch Hunter, on the Bass Squatch Hunter Facebook page, too. Every Wednesday, 6 o'clock, just before our show. Make sure if he's not done by 7, you stop watching his, though, and come over here. Do you smell burnt toast? I'm stroking out. I don't know what's happening today. It's been a long week. It's been a very long week. We sold our camper and had a nightmare of a time trying to get the money from it and get the title signed off. And man, it's consumed my entire week. It's been crazy. So.
Congrats on that, though.
Yeah.
Thank you. I can't wait. We'll get our new one
I do
tomorrow.
smell gunpowder though, because we
did
did
shoot-
do a test shot
we did.
in the
Yeah, we did.
in the
shoot-
warehouse.
How many square feet is this place?
1,200.
It's 1,200 square feet, and AR 5.56 blank is still loud. Just so you guys know.
Yes.
It smells
And it-
fantastic.
It's awesome. And don't worry, it really doesn't smell in here, Ryan. She's thinking we probably stunk up the warehouse.
Oh, no.
But honestly, people that buy our stuff would love a shirt that came smelling like freedom. And be like, dude, this shirt's
Actually, we should bottle.
Do you have any
Yeah.
of those trees?
Yeah, the freedom tree.
Yeah. Like this shirt smells like freedom.
Eric said I had a dude follow me home, pulled my driveway, and sent my truck through rocks at his car and broke his windshield. He needed my insurance.
Shouldn't have been standing there.
I said no. He came back later in a different car. It looked like a cop car. He was pretending to be undercover cop. I had to call the real police and get his plate. Jeez, Pete,
What a
that's
whack
just
job.
ridiculous.
People,
You and your wife must drive in some weird spots because you both have had some crazy situations. Matt said I got you a spot for the new trailer.
7
at
in
the
Gratiot?
Spring Fling. Oh, hell yeah! I'm bringing the new trailer to the Spring Fling.
Nice.
Hell yeah, that'll be the maiden voyage, too. Sweet.
Oh, boy.
That'll be the last one, probably.
I hope you guys don't win or I'm always never sleeping in
Yes, never again.
Andy Biden can't
That's
sing
the
this.
problem. My teleprompter broke.
We're just trying to be more like the whatever you want to
I
call
lead
it.
by example. Our president can't speak. I can't speak.
He's funny when he goes off, off his cue cards there
He is
or his
pretty funny.
notebook.
He is pretty funny. All right, so Josh.
Yes, sir.
Let's get back to Josh. We kind of went off on a crazy
No,
tangent today. We're all over the place today. I'm telling you, I'm excited about this damn can cannon still. That thing was amazing, and I kind of want to.
Nation, you should be excited about this too.
Can we just
It
shoot
is-
one against that wall?
Yeah.
Dude. If it wouldn't explode, I would say let's do it.
Ryan would absolutely destroy us.
Everybody gets shirts smelling like Bush lattes.
Bush lattes. That's what we were shooting as our ammo today. All right, we'll talk to you, Mike. Thanks for coming on. Again, everybody, make sure you check out Bass Squatch Hunter TV on the Pursuit channel and on Facebook. Follow his page and like all his stuff, and he's on YouTube. So if you're into fishing, go check it out.
And Mike, I'll just shoot me a text about that. Whatever. I'm good. Sounds good to me.
Hell yeah. All right, so let's actually get to Josh here. Jeez, Pete, we've said that like 40 times now. All right, so Josh, as a normal, everyday dude, have Have you had to pull your gun on somebody?
I have not. And I thank God every day for that. When I purchased my gun, I, kind of told everyone, I hope it's going to be the best range gun I ever own. But the opportunity to protect myself if it ever did arise is there. I did have one occasion that I thought I was going to have to pull. It was in Detroit. I mentioned awareness last week. And it was a house I had been at. Actually, this was my third time there, and nothing was different other than no one else was in the house except the patient. Everything was fine there, but he was talking about the piece of equipment that we had there, how his brother wanted to sell it. And I'm like, okay, this is crazy. You just get that kind of vibe, like, okay, is brother gonna come home and be pissed off I'm picking this up because he thought
something's
it
off.
ain't worth a damn thing on the street, but who knows what people think things are worth.
Yeah, exactly.
So kind of speed up the process. I pick up the unit, walking out to the van to put it in, and our vans are labeled with our company name on it. And I noticed coming from the neighbor's house, a neighbor with a 20 ounce or 2 liter orange pop, empty, going, your brother left this in my house. And I'm like, well, this is kind of odd, but I was like, it could be something, could be nothing.
Yeah.
So load everything in the car, get in, I'm typing into the GPS my next location. And this was right after the, I believe it was Dallas.
Okay.
The Dallas shooting.
Okay.
And all of that, which kind of, I don't know if it was the start of this whole police thing or what, but was one of the beginnings of it.
Yeah.
So it was the Monday after. So I'm in the car, but everything's fine, sunny day, typing it in, and I see her walking down off the porch, walking directly towards my van. Patients, or I shouldn't even call them patients, but many civilians have approached the vehicle to ask about medical stuff because it's on it being logoed up.
Yeah.
So she's walking dead straight to the passenger window, and I kind of look, and she makes a hard left-hand 90-degree turn, walks down the side of the van, 90-degree at the back of the van, and this is where I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Did we make eye contact? Is she going to come over to the driver's side to discuss it, or what?
Yeah.
And I see her, and my eyes kind of disconnected. I got one looking out the front of the van. Is she a distraction? And one kind of in the rear view mirror to see what she's doing, and I can see her eyes are looking into the back of the van to see what I got. I'm like, is she in on this equipment selling attempt?
Yeah.
And she hard rights coming up driver's side and rolled down the window and, hey, how are you doing today? And she 45 degree to the middle of the road, looked back at me, blessed, meandered around in front, went and sat back down and just stared at me. And I'm like, I got to get out of here.
Yeah. Time to leave. This is weird.
Yeah, it was very, very weird. But as I mentioned, was it a distraction? A lot of times in ambushes or what have you, there's a distraction.
Yeah.
And never being in that situation, I was able to look back and even recall it now and be like, I actually was pretty comfortable, as I say, my eyes disconnected, like they were working individually.
Yeah, yeah.
And being able to process that was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And that awareness of just being.
And the funny part is too, like with situations that are like if it's a high stress situation, the tunnel vision kicks in, and that's part of the thing that would happen with us. You would not see anything that went on.
Yeah.
And that would be even in some situations that weren't even high stress. It could have even been in training.
Yeah.
Then you go back and look at it and be like, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Like they'd even throw like stuff into videos with like a pink gorilla walking through.
Yeah.
During like a training
Just-
situation.
Yes, nothing.
And then you'd be like, did you see the pink gorilla? I'm like, no. And then when you rewatch it, when you're just like,
It's obvious.
Yeah. You're like, how
how
the hell
did
did I
you
not
not see that
Yeah.
pink gorilla walk
Well,
through
that's
the
what I
screen?
teach. I mean, even in our classes, that's what we teach. We teach scanning. I call it scanning, and it's literally breaking that auditory exclusion and your time dilation and your tunnel vision. It breaks all of that by just you get into a situation where if you train for it, bang bang, I put rounds on target, and then I scan the situation to make sure there's no other threats coming.
You had me do that at the range when I shot with you.
Yeah.
And
Yep, and it's
if you get a chance to go to the range with Andy, it's a phenomenal experience. It really is.
That was one of my biggest pet peeves at our department, where they would do training where they would set it up where they would have people do certain things over and over, and it wasn't the way I wanted it to be done. Like they would do like you gotta just shoot until the threat stops.
Yep.
And you're training these guys to like do 2 shots, and holster the gun, stop, scan, do different things. So yeah, it wasn't always, but there was just some certain scenario shootings that we did. And
it's tough to because it's tough. I have that question in class all the time. Well, how many shots should I shoot? Well, every situation is totally different. So I've pulled my gun twice on people, and I've never shot it at people. Well, I've shot guns before, but not at people. So every situation is different. Just pulling my gun was enough to get that person to go the other way and think twice about what was going on. But in a situation where I had to actually pull the trigger, let's say, 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, I don't know.
Subjective.
It's
all
doesn't.
subjective.
You never
look
know.
at look at that video of the crazy guy with the stick hitting the cop.
Yes.
I mean he was filled full of holes.
Yep.
Didn't even flinch.
And
I don't know what 8, 9, 10
at least that.
shots right through his
Point
chest.
blank.
Through
Point
his chest.
blank range.
And he just kind of just did this little shrug.
Yeah,
and it was like
and
he was almost
finally
Cyborgs,
his body finally. Well, that's what it is. I mean, he was on drugs, so I mean these freaking bath salts and all this crazy shit that people get on. It almost makes them superhuman. I mean, it's like you see these videos of guys that. I mean, the human body alone is crazy. It can fight up to 30 seconds, keep operating up to 30 seconds with a fatal wound. So I put a round straight through your heart. You can continue on adrenaline alone for up to 30 seconds.
That's why.
That's nuts.
That's why you got this little triangle right here.
Yeah.
It kind of makes a triangle. That's where you shoot.
Yep.
And then there's no more fighting for any seconds.
Yes, exactly. Let's catch up on some comments.
Yeah.
Devin, what's going on, man? Finally back on here. What's going on, dude?
He doesn't care about Josh or me.
He just likes me.
It's fine.
He's got a little man crush on me. It's okay.
Yeah, I can tell.
Brennan, he said that was his Biden impression. I was wondering what you were talking about. He said, "Oh, whatever." Yeah, that's Biden all day long.
See, it's hard to get like expression through text messages. Like if somebody's happy, angry, or if they're just.
I know. I was actually read his thing. Oh, whatever, and I was like, "What? What did we do?"
I was like, what did I say?
Yeah. Diane said, "You never know what crazy people could be thinking nowadays. That is for sure. Shoot till the threat stops. Until the threat is over." Exactly, B. That's exactly it. Until the threat is over. And a lot of people don't understand what the threat is over means. It doesn't always mean that guy is dead. That means that the threat is over. So that guy drops it. He gets shot once. He drops his gun. He throws it at your feet. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. That threat is no longer a threat. Now that same threat, while you're waiting for the police to show up, grabs a gun out of his boot or whatever, and now all of a sudden he becomes a threat again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm shooting again.
Well, I mean, like I had a buddy. He was a cop, big city cop, retired a long time ago. When they first went to the 15-round mags, had 16 rounds, shot a guy 16 times. Was asked afterwards, why did you shoot him 16 times? The guy was apparently against a wall. And every time he shot him, he just kind of
stayed up.
Stayed up because the wall was holding him up. And then after he shot him the last time, he finally went down, and that was his answer for that. But like, I mean, he didn't get obviously fired. He continued on, but I mean that situation itself, he still felt that it was a threat. You might feel it's a threat. Somebody else might not. So every situation is going to be different.
They're all totally different.
I could perceive something totally different than even Josh or Andy could perceive it. If I'm in I could just be sitting having dinner and I see something and it's totally different for me than it is anybody else. So everybody's going to have a different perception on everything.
Yeah. It's like I talk about.
And that's allowed.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's allowed.
Yeah. And that's what's so crazy with anything firearms related is, like I tell everybody, if you're in a firearms related situation where you have to pull your gun and use it, you are guilty until proven innocent. there is no innocent until proven guilty in a firearm situation.
And the same thing goes for if it's an officer involved shooting. I don't know what every department's policy is, but if we had a shooting in our department, you would then, when you're done with that, they would confiscate your weapon, basically, and they'd pretty much like read you your rights, like and say keep your mouth quiet, and then no matter what the shooting was, and then you'd probably be put on like a typical administrative leave until the shooting has been investigated and everything's been cleared. But that just goes for somebody trying to do their job, and every department's going to be different. But I'll bet you that what I just said is pretty much clear across every department. I mean, throughout the country.
No, for sure, and that is.
Do you have any issues with that, Chris?
With that problem?
Yeah.
No.
With that process?
No, I don't. I actually would prefer, because I don't want any, they call it excited utterance, like right after the situation happens, and it's all on video and audio now, and have something come out with it. Might sound inappropriate, but when your adrenaline's going, and you're like, there's a lot of things that come out of your mouth that might be considered inappropriate. Is it the way that person normally thinks? Maybe not. Who knows? But yeah, my biggest thing is, sit down, shut your mouth.
Yeah, keep your mouth shut. And that's in the civilian world or law enforcement. I mean, it's the same. That all travels over, because that's what I tell everybody. Like, police arrive at a defensive situation like that. Your words, if you're saying anything, I feared for my life, I want my lawyer. Because if you say that, it is instantly looked at as your first words were that you feared for your life. It's a self-defense situation at that point. So you have an easy plea of self-defense.
They might be asking questions at that point in time.
I want my lawyer.
You, as any American does, has the right to remain silent. Any words you say can and will be used against you.
He's so excited to say this
again.
I know.
No, I never
remember it.
No, I had a little card and my thing. And the funny thing is, like, the movies make it sound like you're going to read them that right when you arrest them. You don't have to read them that Miranda until you actually question them, and not their name, date of birth, any of that stuff. Those are questions that you can ask. As soon as I ask a question pertaining to the crime or anything that's related that could be, considered used against them, that's when you have to read a Miranda. So you can put them in the back of your car, drive all the way to the station. Half the time they're back there just spilling their beans, not realizing it's all on.
Yeah, it's all on recording.
On recording.
Yeah.
And that's some good stuff too when you leave them in the car by themselves.
Oh, and they start talking to themselves.
I shouldn't have done that, man.
Why did I do that?
I can't believe I drank those 30 beers. It's like
just incriminating.
I swear I'm not drunk. God, I can't believe I did that and drove.
You get a lot. But and then the best thing is too, like when you finally get done to the station, you can book them, go through that whole process, and then finally when that's all said and done, you want to sit down and ask them a question regarding to their crime. You sit down, you read it to them, it's on a piece of paper, they sign it. If they want to waive it, then they'll waive it. And if they want to talk, most of the people didn't want to talk. Half of them were pissed. And then the next day they would lawyer up and then they would come talk to us. So just remember that anything you say during any defensive situation or even anything, just keep your mouth shut.
You feared for your life. Red Lettuce said, I was afraid for my life. I want my lawyer to call me an ambulance. I need to go to a hospital. That way it takes you away from the scene. Let's catch up on some comments. We got some good comments, actually.
Yeah.
So James Emery's talked about FBI shootout in Florida. Hicks and Maddox look it up. Adrenaline is a crazy thing. Adrenaline is a crazy thing. Your body can do some crazy, crazy shit on adrenaline alone. Just because they're on the ground doesn't mean they're not mean the threat is over exactly. B said, when you are safe, we teach the girls be loud, repetitive with your voice and personal defense weapon.
Matt.
Why'd you shoot him 16 times? Because I ain't effing around. Truthfully, don't pull your gun unless you're ready, or unless you really need to use it. It's not a posture in my opinion.
It's a commitment. Which is
yeah, exactly. And like I said, I pulled my gun twice and not had to shoot, and I was ready to use it. I was shooting those guys. I mean, there's no doubt about it. My life was in danger. and luckily got out of it without having to pull the trigger.
Which is what I think, honestly.
That's the goal.
The goal of
Yeah.
it. It's not to carry a gun and go around shooting people.
Exactly. That's what I tell everybody. You're not invincible because you carry a gun. Like, you don't need to be a hero. You're there. You have that gun to save your life or your family's life. I mean, that's really what your goal should be with that firearm.
I think in the majority of people, too, that carry, civilian-wise, even law enforcement. There's law enforcement out there that can turn a situation that's in control totally out of control and it's a shit show in a matter of like they show up and it's like everything was calm and peaceful and then they come in there all hot and everything goes to hell real quick.
Yep.
It's the same thing with civilians. Like there's some that can overreact and turn it into a situation that it doesn't have to be. So
yeah,
it happens.
B talked about firearms insurance. So firearms insurance is something that we have not talked about on here, but we're going to actually, I think next week we'll talk about firearms insurance a little bit. But firearms insurance, long and short of it, is insurance for a defensive situation. So you find yourself in a defensive situation where you have to pull the trigger. Firearms insurance is going to help you obtain lawyers. It's going to help you with legal fees. But not all firearms insurance is created equal.
Because you will be sued.
Oh, you're gonna be dragged through the mud.
In some way, shape,
everybody
form.
that if you shot a guy, it's gonna come out. You guys have all seen it. He was an upstanding citizen that would do anything for everybody in the community.
Rap
and
sheet
this and
this
that.
long.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, even cops get sued for not even just the shooting, arrests that are legitimate arrests. I don't know. I can't remember. You get called in like, hey, do you remember this situation like 2 years ago? No. Do we have video of that? We did, but that was when we had like videotapes. It's not, I don't remember that, but yeah, I mean, it was something for a legitimate arrest.
Number 2 pencil to rewind it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're probably gonna get sued. Just expect it. Sorry.
Diane said, agree, hurry up and state you were in fear of your life, then immediately ask for an attorney and call Law Shield. Yep, Law Shield is one of the best firearms insurance companies in my opinion. So we will talk about those. I'll get a whole list together and I'll go through pros and cons. It's actually a good episode, I feel. God bless LE that already have so much stress nowadays with the attacks they're under from the crazy leftist folks wanting to defund them.
You know the funny part about it, like she says, I don't know if it's so much there's that many crazy leftist folks because when they do the polls, even in like the inner cities of like the big areas, they say it's like 90% of the people don't want to defund the police.
Yeah,
they don't want it done. Yeah. So that it's coming. I guess
it's narrative.
It's the media. It's what we talked about last week. I mean, it fits the narrative, and they can get a whole bunch of people to have some feels when they report it. And that's what it is. It gets a little bit of uplift, and the media gets the attention. That's what they want.
Yep.
Guys and ladies in blue just want to do their job and go home safely.
Absolutely.
It's a crazy job now. I don't know, man, how it takes a certain kind of person to want to actually put on that uniform and go out and be a law enforcement agent now.
I guess you would have to say, like, if it was 20-some years ago when I was looking at a career and seeing the way things are today, I'd go be a fireman.
Yeah, exactly. It's
become a hoser, basement saver. Hey, if Jason's watching.
B, see you later. Thank you for watching. Everybody, make sure you guys seriously go check out B. She does some women's only classes. My wife has taken a few of them, all online. She's in Texas, but her stuff she does online as well. And Carry Girl Gear. Carry B, post your website real quick if you haven't left. I don't know the actual. Is it carrygirl.com or carrygirlgear.com? If you're still here, post it real quick in the comments. Firearms legal protection is what James has. Covers criminal and civil. Scene cleanup because that alone is not cheap. And extra items covered as well. There it is. CarryGirlGear.com. I was right. Thank you, B. We'll talk soon and have you on here as a video guest. Or if you're coming to Michigan, you can be on here in person. That'd be even better.
Yeah, where's she at?
She's in Texas.
Texas.
Or I think we just make a trip to Texas because that would be awesome.
Texas is one of our biggest states of people that buy from us.
I believe that.
And
That's
let me ask you, what state do you think is the biggest?
California.
If you know, I was going to ask you, but he's right. California is where I think we get most of our sales.
I actually didn't know that.
It
for
is.
Sure,
It's
but
100%
that's what I
California,
figured.
and people like even I was questioned. But if you look at the map of how it's like, it's the big inner cities are 90% of the state's actually red, and the rest of it's just those little inner city blue areas. But yeah, I mean
That's mind-blowing.
and even Washington
is.
State areas around Seattle. Where, I mean, we're constantly selling for like patriotic stuff there too. So it just
Yeah.
goes to show you the media is full of shit.
Exactly. That's exactly what it shows.
Pardon
And
me.
honestly,
Still not to
those.
swear tonight.
Oh, you ruined
I
it.
ruined it.
And honestly,
take the blame.
that's what it shows. Really, is that you got your the media controls it all, and the people that live in those areas they don't agree with it. You know, that's really what that shows.
It's
if
like
you're
the
selling
defunding
shirts.
the police thing. It's like
Yeah.
they disagree with everything, but the media is a little bit louder right now. So.
It's just mind blowing the lack of respect across the board. I mean, I see it sometimes in what I do, and it's
See it be.
it's intriguing because you have, call it upper class or whatever it is. You're going in to treat them, and they feel like they know more than I do,
Yeah.
and they've never seen this brace before in their life.
Yeah.
Or,
They'll tell you how to use
you
it.
see the video, yeah. You
Yeah.
see the videos, and I can't imagine what Chris had to go through. You know, you pull somebody over for doing 110, and you're like, "Why'd you pull me over? Are you serious right now? Like you're mad?" It's just it's an ego thing. But I feared my dad. I'm still afraid of my dad in a way, right? And it's the same thing that comes through with respect to any type of authority. Is like, hey, I got to give that to you because I want it in return.
Yeah.
Dude,
So,
I could be
how the
doing. I
hell-
could be doing absolutely nothing wrong, and I still pucker up if I like see the blue, the red and blue. Not even.
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
And they
I'm
go
like-
ripping by, and you're like, damn it.
You're like,
I'm
I
like,
didn't
dude,
do
like,
anything.
what did I do wrong? And
Yeah.
I'm like, I know I didn't do anything wrong. My windows are tinted, and that's illegal in Michigan.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, I'm laughing, going, man.
It's the side mirrors, man. Or
Yeah.
lack thereof.
B said she sells the most to California as
Yep.
well. That's awesome.
Wow.
So Texas, thanks B. If you're down in Texas, Texas is probably our number 2 state, and then Florida comes in there in the top 5 for sure. It's
awesome.
So Florida, Texas, California. So
Shameless plug for Chris here. Truly, I've won a couple things and bought a couple things. And the quality is phenomenal. He gave me a little walkthrough here, and he does a secondary quality control of everything. You know, going, hey, I don't like this, I don't like that, and that's shit canned.
Yeah. That's what a
So-
lot of people don't get. Like how hard it is to find American-made apparel. And Freedom Fatigues is all 100% American-made. Everything from the printing, the stitching, the material that the stickers are printed on, where they're printed, everything is 100% American-made. And then like you said, the extra quality control being
Yeah.
a smaller company too. I mean, it's obviously that gets harder as you grow, but they have a way of doing it that is second to none. So.
it's called getting here at 5:30 in the morning and going through the stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely. I mean, we're human, so there might be something that could slip through that might have like a popped seam in it somewhere. But that's not on. We didn't do it. It was from the manufacturer, and again, they're human.
And you
so-
immediately replace it.
And,
so.
and yeah, and we will immediately replace anything that has an issue. I mean, we get stuff sent back to us fairly rarely, and most of the time it's because the person that tried it on was
Shouldn't have.
shouldn't have tried it
Shouldn't
on,
have
and
tried
you
it
can
on.
tell clearly that they
don't order a small if you're a 2X.
Well, even
Just don't lie to yourself.
Well, I think
Write that down.
Yeah.
I think this is a 3X
Yeah, remember
behind
that.
us here, and the person that both the hand like the front pocket was popped on both sides, but it was sent back because it just didn't fit. But then you get it back, and you realize that it's not sellable anymore because it's ripped. Because
Well, hell, you gave it a solid effort there.
because they tried to do it, and the reason I know that happened is I tried on a sweatshirt that was too small, and I tried doing that, and it popped them both off, and I was like, well, I guess I'm not a medium.
Yeah.
So,
He's not very schmedium. Can't beat the quality of Freedom Fatigues. Love the hats. Best t-shirts I've ever owned.
thank
Hands
you,
down.
Eric. Thanks, Matt.
Matt said we go hog hunting in Texas. If we go hog hunting in Texas, I want to do a helicopter hog hunt with ARs.
Dude, I want to do it too. I want to.
And he's
do
gonna
that.
fall out of a helicopter.
No, you're
It
strapped.
is my dream to do the
Let's
helicopter
go.
hog hunt.
I want to do it with nets too, like where you shoot.
Yeah,
like,
it'd be
nets
cool
at 'em
too. Yeah.
Do that way too, and then you got to get
My friend that works for the magazine did a helicopter hog hunt with one of his clients with the magazine for some PR stuff, and he had video of it. And dude, they literally just load up 30-round mags, and they're up in helicopters, and they find these feral hog packs, I guess you call them. I don't know, what do you call a pack of feral hogs? And
Hog pack.
hog pack,
Wild hogs.
wild
gaggle.
gaggle, a
Gaggle.
gaggle of pigs. Gaggle.
A pack of pigs. A pack of pigs.
Yeah, either way, whatever they're called.
We don't know what we're
And
talking.
they wrangle them up pretty much with the helicopter, get them in a big group, and then you just unload on them. It's freaking awesome. I'm like, oh my god, this is my dream. I want to do it. I have to.
I
do
might
this.
be able to hit one of those things.
I saw a video where they unloaded like a bomb on them. I think they waited till they got in.
And they just blew them up.
And I think it was tannerite.
I'm gonna shoot
or
some
whatever.
cans at 'em.
And they
Here, have a beer, pig.
that. And then what Stephanie
Chris
said.
excluded.
Stephanie said she's wearing her offensive shirt right now. That would probably offend some people if you
It
shot
probably
a pig
would.
with a
It's
beer.
awesome. It's probably why she got punched in the face in traffic.
Yeah.
Somebody was offended by her. Helicopter hog hunts on Matt's bucket list. Let's
Dude,
do it.
let's go.
We
I'm
gotta
in.
do it, man. We're gonna
So-
do it.
This
It's
is
funny.
very-
We're talking about hogs. I'm sitting here staring at a pig.
Dude,
You want to
Spinning.
show?
I'm
you wanna
sitting
show
right next to you.
Yeah,
Come on,
That's
man.
No, like-
two digs on
like-
Chris here.
No, like literally a pig. Look at this, Josh. I can't believe you aren't just wearing this around your neck.
It's heavy.
Flavor.
It is
flavor.
heavy.
So, since we're talking about pigs, we'll do a little plug real quick. Josh and his
Show
partner
up.
Kyle
Let's see.
got third place in the one of our rib burns that we did together. Somebody else might have got first place, but Josh and Kyle did take home a nice trophy,
It is heavy.
a little payday, third place. I was proud of you guys.
Hey, fifth cook, we took third place.
Yeah.
Ribs.
And
pretty
Matt,
awesome.
Just a rib cook?
We do have to have a freedom fatigue.
Oh, we're gonna set up a rib burn.
I even asked the property owner.
Yeah.
They-
Is he cool with it?
It seemed like they didn't like it was on a Sunday. As long as we don't make a mess, clean up. I think
Yeah.
it might work.
That's easy.
And I honestly think if you look at how long our parking lot is, and you put up tents all the way down on both sides, like almost like
Dude,
a
you
street
should
fair.
see where the second one,
Yeah,
Stinky D's.
yeah.
Oh my god.
We can fit anywhere.
It's a backyard, like
well, then
literally backyard
It looks like a
barbecue.
gaggle of hogs.
Well, see, we got about 100 yards, which we should take the gun out now that nobody's here
Oh,
and
right.
shoot it in the parking lot and see how
Yes.
far it'll go. But yeah, we got close to 100 yards.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah, we could do
three
we could do a
wide
good-
truck, like big truck wide. So
We
yeah, I
can
think
do a
we
good
could.
rib burn here. We'll definitely.
So I've already ran it through the property owner. I'm waiting to hear back. I'm sure they wouldn't have a problem with it, especially on a Sunday. Nothing's open here. And I'll even talk
Yeah.
to the other tenants, and I'm sure they'll actually come and.
Oh, they can all do.
Yeah.
They can all advertise and
Yeah.
stuff too. Why not? Yeah.
For sure.
Beth, we're gonna do it there too. Don't worry. Michelle likes your tattoo.
Oh, thank you.
Look at you.
Hey, you got the right arm.
He did it.
I did it last week. I was like this. Shoot, there isn't
Well,
one
there
there.
isn't anything on there.
But yeah, it was supposed to be actually finished up today. So, but I'm here because I got rescheduled for my test
So
tomorrow.
next week, are we gonna see more? Or
as
is
long
it
as
after the
as long,
show?
well, it'll be tomorrow. It'll be
Oh, you're doing it tomorrow. Okay.
tomorrow. I've got like 12 hours scheduled.
Nice.
So I will be sitting down for most of the day tomorrow, getting the whole
What?
thing filled in.
Red Lettuce said there's also been events where folks go hog hunting with knives.
Dude,
Oh.
how about knives on spears?
I kind of want to jump out of like a helicopter low and stab
But
a
you know
hog.
what though? Have you seen those
I
things?
just- I
Like
don't-
if you get close to them, those teeth,
I'm an
they'll
idiot.
rip you open.
I'm an idiot.
They
though.
will. Like people look at that stuff like it could really hurt.
Maddie
you.
has a good hog story when he got
Oh.
his, and there was a couple wandering up on him and puckering to say the least.
Yeah. See, Red, thanks for joining us, man. Good show, great shirts and hats, Chris. Nice to meet you, Josh.
Hey, you too, Red.
So, all right, back to Josh. Man, we keep getting off on some tangents here.
Yeah.
What is happening to us?
Getting off on tangents, shooting blanks. It's a rough
It
night.
was a rough night. It was. It was a rough night.
Oh. hog.
Bow and
man,
arrow,
they can actually
baby.
kill you. Yeah, James, right. That's what I was getting to. My point was they can rip you open and
Oh yeah, they're crazy.
F you up.
They are crazy. We do need to do a Pew Pew Nation hog hunt. That'd be awesome.
Bow and arrow. Do it with the Dukes of Hazzard style bow and arrow.
Hell yeah.
The exploding tip.
Yes.
So Josh, what
Yes, sir.
we'll go back to you. We got on a tangent again.
This is great.
It is awesome. So what do you carry every day if you don't care telling people?
A gun.
A gun?
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
9mm,
Yeah.
SIG 938, much like yourself.
Nice.
That
Kinda
I
like this
believe
one?
Yep. Nothing's done to it, just straight stock.
That was very-
Right now,
that
I
was-
can pull a 12. I mean, this is what I carry.
If anybody is was wondering where that came from, that was very training day. Think training day when I did that.
Yeah.
Yes, that was the point.
Yes. Well done. Well done.
Just like this one, just like that one.
And I know Andy had kind of asked with me, do I carry every day? What do I carry? So with what I do for work, we discussed a little bit before. Due to legality and my boss being an amazing dude, we decided to keep the name of the company off here. If you guys do have any inquiries, any questions, reach out to me on Facebook or reach out to Andy, and he can give you my info. We'll get you squared away. I've never worked for a better company in my life, so we're solid there. But after that episode where I thought I was going to have to pull, I kind of went into the company. I was fairly new at that time with I'll ask for forgiveness and not permission. That occurred, and I had to tell him what was going on, and I said, listen, I have the ability to carry. Told him I have been, so I was going to ask forgiveness rather than permission, but I appreciate him and the company, and have taken ownership myself in the company, and I just felt it was the right thing to do. And he said, you can, if you have the rights to carry, you can carry, just don't carry in the home. Which is a huge challenge for me because, okay, do I holster as I'm driving? And that's where I kind of have a little rig set up. It's Alien Gear holsters. I think we talked about it many episodes ago. That sits basically right by my right leg as I'm driving, and it's right there. And it stays there when I go in the home, and right there when I come out. So that is kind of my day-to-day carry with work.
Makes sense.
See, I'm probably the only revolver carrier here.
I carry a revolver from time to time. It's usually a backup gun for me. That's I always call it my boot gun.
See, I'm
I
wearing
like
sandals
revolvers.
today, so
Yeah, it's kind of hard to.
kind of hard to have a boot
Yeah.
gun. But I've always, I don't know why. I guess I don't want to incriminate myself, but you're not going to leave brass on anywhere with a
That's
revolver.
true. That's
so
true.
that's not why I carry it. But it's
No, revolvers got their advantages.
it's a
and disadvantages.
hammerless featherweight, typical Smith and Wesson. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's awesome. It's got a lot of kick though for such a little gun.
Well, it's so lightweight,
But I like it. My wife's 380 is nice. I like my 38 special. It's nice, but my wife carries a 380, and that's nice too. I actually like that.
Hell yeah.
As far as carrying goes, I know the question comes up all the time. I get questions asked, hey, why did you go with the SIG? Why did you do this? And I guess Andy can partially vouch for this too, but the gun took ownership of me. I shot probably 20, 30 different guns, and I was actually locked into an H&K, the subcompact P2000, and then that was before the 938 came out. Then the 938 came out. I shot that, and I was like, I just found my gun. And I was like, I get to save a little money. Not mad about this, but it is something that I enjoy carrying. I enjoy shooting. I enjoy having. Proud of. It's phenomenal.
And you shoot it well.
Thank you.
Now
When I went to the range with you, I was like, holy shit.
So like my
I was
question,
too.
Yeah, you were out.
I got a question though, because
Yeah.
like for me, I don't ever. I guess if I'm in the shower, I don't carry. You know what I mean? But that's probably the only time. Other
You don't
than
keister up?
no, don't do that. But I'm saying
You don't have a shower gun?
I mean my drawers that I have hanging with them in it are hanging right outside the shower. But
there you go.
I mean, but
I'm glad you finished that. I didn't know where that was going.
or when or at night when I'm sleeping. But like, there's really not a time throughout almost the entire day from when I get up, put my pants on. If I'm wearing pants, I'm carrying. And even if it's in my house, if I'm out mowing the lawn, and it's not because I'm paranoid. It's just I'm just so used to carrying it. When I don't have it,
it becomes an extension of you. I mean, really, like that's how it is for me. Where I don't feel right if I don't have a gun on me. Like I'm like, wait.
Even sitting on my couch,
my belt doesn't fit.
Like
properly.
even if I'm sitting on my couch and watching, Baby Shark with my daughter, I'm still. It's in my pocket.
Yeah,
there.
That's
getting ready to pull on the TV, aren't you?
Yeah.
After listen to that guy.
Luckily, she's like more into, I don't know, Peppa Pig. I watch a lot of Peppa Pig.
Their glasses aren't on the right side of their head. It doesn't work. It's a struggle for me.
Why do you know all this?
My buddy's got a daughter, and every time I walk into the house, I was like, "You used to be cool, and now it's Peppa Pig and Blippi."
Well, the funny part is, like, you see my Jeep, it's got the car seat in the back. Yeah. I'm driving around, I got my daughter's stuffed animal in it because she gives it to me to take to work. So here I am driving down the street.
Did you strap it in when you took the doors off?
I actually belted it in because I was afraid it was going to fly out of there. So
that would not be a good day.
It was 80 degrees in Michigan. The Jeep got the doors taken off the top, and it was just a beautiful day for that. It's going to be back on tomorrow because it's supposed to be like rainy and cold for the next week. But I figured I'd enjoy it while I can. So, but yeah, my daughter's stuffed animal is strapped in my Jeep seat today.
Awesome. I noticed it. He skimmed right by that.
And an Elsa doll too. There was an Elsa.
Oh, nice, nice.
The hair blows in the wind. It's kind of cool.
So Devin said revolvers or gut guns. Can push the slide back and disarm your own weapon if you guys.
I get what he's getting.
Yeah, I got you.
Basically, if you push one into somebody, it's going to probably jam it.
Yeah, you're going to jam a semi-auto. You're not going to jam a revolver.
No.
That's the advantage. Like I was talking about, like women like revolvers a lot more because if you do bag carry, which I don't like bag carry, but if that's the only way you can carry a gun, you can shoot a revolver through your purse and it's going to keep shooting because it's just going to keep rotating. Your semi-auto, you get the first shot off, it's catching everything in that purse and it's not going.
Well, that's why
it's not going back into battery.
I'll carry in the wintertime if I'm getting gas. My revolver's in my pocket. Of my coat.
Yeah, you can shoot right through the coat.
And worst come to worst, if I have to pull it through the coat, if I had my 380, my chances are it's going to jam. I'll probably get one shot out, but after that it might be a mess.
Stephanie, I love to hear it, man. I love it. It's now part of her morning routine. Grab the gun. That's exactly it. And that's the same. I mean, my Adam Sandler. I don't know if you guys like Adam Sandler, but his new stuff with his phone, wallet, keys.
Yeah.
That's literally like I listen to that song and every time I'm like phone, wallet, keys, gun, like knife.
I have to do that. That's the worst part. Like I didn't have to used to do that, but now I'm getting ready to leave, and I'll get out the driveway. I'm like, damn, my wallet or something. You leave something because I changed out.
Yeah.
It's like shoot.
James said brand choices go out the window if you shoot one brand better than the other. So yeah, I talk about this all the time. Like, and there's one question in the firearms world that I refuse to answer, and it actually is kind of funny because it pisses people off. And I don't understand it, but people will message me, call me, be in my classes, whatever, all the time. What gun should I buy? I don't know.
Go shoot.
Go to the range and try out some guns. Go to a gun shop, even if it doesn't have a range. Test, dry fire them, rack the slide, work the, mag release. Figure out if that gun is the proper gun for you because what I like, you might hate. So Josh and I both are big fans of the 938. Chris might shoot the 938. I don't know if he ever has. And be like, God, this gun sucks. Why do you guys carry this thing? And it's personal preference. I'm not a Glock fan. I work on Glocks all the time. I literally work with continuous precision, as you guys know, and that's what we do is we build Glocks. I hate Glocks. I'm not a Glock fan. I just don't like them. The only Glock that I actually like is a 43X, and that is literally the Glock I'm waiting for. I have one on order. I'm waiting for it to come in. And it's the only Glock I've ever liked in my whole life. I have Glocks. I just don't like them. They just don't do anything for me. They don't fit my hands right. I've just not been a big fan of them. But people love Glocks. So if you like Glocks and a Glock works for you, by all means, buy one, carry it.
I have a Glock and a SIG. I like the SIG a little better.
Yeah.
But the Glock is, I'm not going to.
Yeah, a lot of people, like Dennis loves Glocks. Dennis absolutely loves his Glocks. I just don't like the grip angle's weird for me, and just a lot of different things that I just don't. They're just not the right gun for me, but they're the right gun for a lot of America, obviously, a lot of the world. So,
well, you mentioned going into the shops and trying this out, racking the slide. I can't tell you how many times I was in looking at multiple ones and being like, hey, I liked that yesterday. How does it feel this week, or today? And through that process, I'm like, all right, well, I want to try shooting that, but I haven't tried this. I can't stand that. But I can't remember what it was. It's a little Ruger LCP, something of that nature. Okay. And I tried it, I was like, it was a little sweet. I could put it in my pocket,
Yeah.
And shot it, and it was like, pulling up, click, click. And I'm like, this thing's god awful.
Yeah.
They took it back, and the guy that was working at the gun shop was like, pull it out and unload it. He goes, don't try to target shoot. That gun completely changes.
Yeah.
And it did. And I was like, I still don't like it, but for what it is, and the guy was like, when I ride my motorcycle in the summer, I put it right in the pocket of my shorts, and that's what that gun is for. That's it.
I call it purpose. It's a purpose-built gun. I mean, I have a Ruger LCP. It is the biggest bitch in the world.
Don't quote me if that was it, but it was something of that nature.
It probably was, or the Kel-Tec or something.
I know it was Ruger.
The Ruger LCP is the biggest pain in the ass to shoot. It's violent. It hurts your hands. It's so small. I call it my suit gun. I go to a wedding. Yes, I carry a gun at a wedding. When you're wearing a suit or doing whatever, dressed up, it's harder to carry. Ruger LCP in a little pocket holster, inside your jacket pocket, in my boot, whatever. Mm-hmm. And it's my suit gun. It's purpose built. I have it. I have 7 rounds loaded in it. If worst case scenario, I have to pull that gun, it's going to kill somebody. Mm-hmm. And that's all I care about. It's not the gun you want to take to the range every day and shoot. It's a lot of women got suckered into that gun when they first came out, especially by gun shops that were like, "Oh, you're a woman, have the small gun." Well, a lot of them absolutely hated them. I mean, they're hard to shoot. They are a nightmare to shoot. They really are.
I wanted to real quick respond to James talking about good sight picture. A good sight picture is important, but my point is I'm not going to shoot through my pocket at somebody standing on the other side of a parking lot. First off, I'm not going to shoot at anybody who's across the parking lot in the first place.
Yeah, they're going to be close.
Because they're going to have to be up on me. And the reason I would shoot through my pocket is if I'm standing there getting gas and they're 2 feet away from me with a knife and I don't have time to pull it out of my pocket.
So in pretty much my thought on that, any defensive situation, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to use your sights at all. You're point shooting. You're shooting. You're shooting from here. You're drawing and you're pushing somebody back, and you're shooting from here.
Chewing on lead, as you had me do.
Yes.
But we actually got away. We got away from sight picture. Period. Yeah. In any shooting whatsoever. With any defensive shooting, you're not going to be shooting your pistol over 50 yards at somebody where you're going to have to take time to get good sight picture. I get that for target shooting, but for a defensive situation, I could honestly tell you will not use sight picture.
You're not going to. You're not going to.
At all. And I can tell you from training situations, mock situations, different situations that we've used, what we got into with training people is point and shoot, and we've actually trained them, at the closer, like at, 5 feet, 10 feet.
Yeah.
We would have them draw and shoot right from the hip, and you would see 99% of the time they're putting that like right on the paper.
Center.
Yeah, dead center.
Yeah.
So I get what you're getting at, like your point, but like at the same time, I'm not gonna just shoot through my pocket at somebody that's
at 40 yards, 50 yards
no,
away. Yeah,
I mean, it's gonna be.
Well, that's the thing. Most defensive encounters happen within 7 to 10 feet.
Yep.
So, I mean, 7 to 10 feet. I don't want to pull my gun up and bring my arms out and actually put that gun out in front of me. I want that gun back here. Mm-hmm. I'm shooting from here. I'm shooting from my hip. I'm shooting. I'm probably at 7 foot. I'm pushing that guy away from me as I'm shooting. Like I said,
if you get a chance, go to the range and practice if you haven't done it, do some point and shoot, and you'd be surprised at a close range. Even
range,
at
reasonable
15
range.
yards, you'd be surprised what you can hit.
Yeah.
But usually, 5, 10 feet, start at 10 feet, see
Yeah.
how you do, and you're going to be surprised. You're going to be putting them all over, like, right center on that paper.
Yeah,
So.
and that's actually why quite a few people quite a few manufacturers don't even put regular sights on a gun anymore. These little carry guns, a lot of them have just little buttons or whatever. I mean, the LCP is a perfect example. It doesn't really have sights. It's got a little nub on the front and a little channel on the back. It's not really anything that usable, and it's because they're not expecting you to use it. It's just there to have something there, but. Yeah, most of the time, I mean, you're not. I know where you're getting with that, but you're not going to be using your sights in a defensive situation very often.
I could probably say, if you saw the shooting in the prison where they shot the guy, did you see the shooting where the guard? So they shot the guy from the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah,
he used his sights, but that was because he was defending somebody else.
Yeah, he had some distance,
and he had the right to defend him because it was
in a defensive situation. If that guy's not. I mean, at 10 feet away, he's a direct threat to me. At 25 feet away, it depending on the situation. If he's running at me, obviously, he's a direct threat to me. But a guy at 25 feet away with 2 cars in front of me, you know what I mean? Like, that guy's not a direct threat to me at that point. Yeah, I might have my gun out, and I might be hanging out behind that engine block, watching him, make sure that I know where he's at. If he becomes a threat, he's getting shot, but... I'm not taking 50-yard shots.
Nope.
Beth said her Kimber doesn't have a sight.
And honestly, when you get into a situation where you're shooting for self-defense, you could go back and think about it, and you're not going to know if you used it or not. You're not going to know.
Yeah.
You're not going to remember if you did use it. You might put it up so you can. Like you normally would, but you're looking at the threat. Your eyes are going to be focused on the threat.
Exactly. Let's do. You guys want to do a quick giveaway?
Yeah.
They deserve it.
Yeah.
I think so. You guys want to give away? Let's see some love if you want to give away.
Giving away a 3rd place trophy.
Third place. Sorry, Kyle.
It would get some good scrap. It's pretty heavy.
That thing's a badass trophy.
Yeah, it is sweet. So yeah, if we do a Freedom Fatigues rib burn, we're gonna have to make some sweet ass trophies for it.
For sure.
Don't use plastic solo cups painted with a weird Christmas.
Who did that? Never mind.
Bees. Oh yeah, they want giveaways. They're going nuts over here. All right, what are we giving away? What do we got to give away?
We got to start with.
Well, we got a sweatshirt today. We got
Good
stickers. We got magazines.
We got to end with the sweatshirt.
We got to end with the sweatshirt.
Oh,
yeah.
We'll do a hat. Start with
a
a hat. Yeah.
Right. Which hat are we doing?
Let me go grab one.
All right.
Let me see if I can get out of this.
So we got 3 we're wearing. So is one of those given away, or?
No, it can't be this one because this one just sold out today. The guy bought the last. He bought the last bunch of them. I don't
you
even
get the
know
hat off Chris's head.
Yeah, I'd have to. Sweat stains and all.
All right, so we're gonna do a hat. Chris is picking the hat. We don't know what it is yet, but it really doesn't matter because it's a Freedom Fatigues hat. So
it's gonna be good.
Josh gets to pick a number.
I think he went into the crap bin though. So
Josh gets to write down a number 1 through. Chris is gonna want a fast one, aren't you? We're doing 1 through 100.
1 through 100.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing 1 through 100. 1 through 100. All right. So Josh wrote down the number. We got 1 through 100. If you're new to Pew Pew Nation, the way this works is you're guessing the number 1 through 100. You're going to guess as many times as you want, and
hit the restroom.
Yep. Go ahead. Throw them out there.
Coffee.
And make sure you put like an exclamation point, an A, whatever, after your number. So if you're guessing the number 7, do 7 exclamation points, something like that. It just beats Facebook's BS algorithms that make it so I don't see people's comments. So when you see start on the screen, start guessing 1 through 100. This is for the Freedom Fatigues leather flag hat. So check that thing out.
Handcrafted.
Velcro closure on the back there. It is a range style hat. Does not have the button on it. So when you're at the range all day, Headphones sitting on your head. It's not killing you.
We should do I want to do a quick poll real quick.
Yep. Let's do it. Do it after the giveaway, though.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
I'm going to just get ready for them because they'll be all confused.
Yeah.
Cornholio. Let's see here.
So keep guessing 1 through 100. This is for the Freedom Fatigues leather patch hat. Sweet.
Yeah, that patch is actually made right here in Michigan with vegetable tanning. It's all natural,
Nice.
hand stamped, hand cut for
That's
each
pretty
hat.
sweet.
So
All right. Keep guessing, guys. 1 through 100. Keep guessing. 1 through 100.
Chris hasn't given it away yet.
Nope, not yet.
Proud of him.
Not yet. He's biting his tongue. It's 7.
just kidding.
How did you know?
He wrote it down right in front of me.
Makes it easy. It's a lot easier to guess from this angle, guys.
Yeah, right?
It's so hard.
Keep guessing, guys. 1 through 100. We need our Jeopardy music.
Oh, I forgot to play it.
Ooh, phone's flying all of a sudden.
Sorry, guys.
Did you need a coffee while I was up?
Chris is falling asleep. Keep guessing, guys. We're going to have to match Chris's wishes here and drop the numbers here in a second.
Some close ones.
There are some close
Yeah,
ones.
but you guys stink. Oh, like, come on. There's only 100 numbers. You guys guessed everything but it. I think it's the only number you guys haven't guessed yet.
It is funny to see from this side because I'm usually just pounding keys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
They're all.
they do get close, and then you're like, where did you go that way?
Yeah. Somebody's like 1, 2, and the numbers, whatever, and they keep going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
it's like-
8. Why did you skip it?
Yeah, the numbers being 7, and they're like 6, 100. What?
You were that close.
Come on, keep guessing, guys. We're gonna drop it down in a second. I feel like somebody's gonna come through in a minute here. I'm gonna restart the feed and see if it catches anybody. So close.
So close.
So many people so close.
There it is.
You got it?
Yep. The same one I'm seeing? Yep. All right.
I think so.
We got one. Stop guessing. Everybody stop guessing. We'll let you guys catch up for a second. Stop guessing, everybody. The winner of the leather patch Freedom Fatigues hat is...
If you haven't seen this in person, it's slick, boys.
I guess I should
Hey,
write it
girls.
down.
Sorry.
Yeah, come on, man.
It's hockey thing. Sorry. Surprised you can write with your busted knuckles.
I'm not offended. I drove past some guys working the other day and they had a men at work sign. And I was like, man, how long are they going to be before they take those away?
Before it's people at work.
Yeah.
All right, so the winner is Eric Johnson. Congratulations,
Congrats,
Eric. You got yourself the leather patch, Freedom Fatigues hat, shooter hat. Like I said, no buttons on the top there. Pretty badass. All right, what were you going to ask him?
Oh, I just wanted a quick poll. These are, we're doing these, and they'll be out probably in the fall. That's how long it takes to get them. But it's a white multicam. Can you see it? Let's see. Hang on.
It's kind of
Glaring.
there you go.
All right. So one's got the full color flag and one's got the gray subdued flag, and we're actually going to do both of them, but I just wanted to get an opinion of which one you think looks better.
So comment below, colored flag or gray flag. That's probably, I'm going to be labeled as a racist because I said colored.
Oh boy.
And then we'll show this one here too. This is a, what do they call that? The Typhon Pattern, whatever it is.
Yeah.
They sent us, the company that we use sent us this one as a, hey, you guys might like this one, but it's not, this isn't anything that we picked out, but they sent it to us, so we might think about it. I don't know.
Gray, subdued gray. I dig the gray, 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 gray.
Well.
Love the color, Stephanie said.
That patch is sewn on, or is it going to be patchable?
This is sewn on. So yeah, these are sewn on, and this one is actually going to be a bigger,
Yeah.
just like the flag, which is kind of all right.
Matt
It's
likes
sewn up like
the-
crap.
Yeah, it's just because of that light.
And then let's see if I put that one there.
Matt said dark hat is sweet too. So everybody voted gray except for one person so far. Eric likes the red, white, and blue also.
All right.
So
Well,
kind of mixed.
they'll be available in both colors. So
Yep.
that'll be coming in fall, even though we put the order in now. It'll be fall.
Crazy how long it takes for those.
Well, we don't use blanks that like just come from overseas, so
Yeah,
they have
exactly.
to start them from scratch. So
Yep.
I get it.
There's also going to be, probably in the fall, a Pew Pew Nation hat coming too. So I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. I'm going to figure something unique and cool out. But we're definitely going to do a hat. So it'll be our first hat. Also have the Pew Pew Nation USA first ever women's shirt coming out. Not revealing anything else about it yet. But
I know all about it.
I saw the final design today. I'll show you Josh tonight so you have a sneak peek.
I tried it on and blew out the sides. It didn't work well.
It's
Definitely
the first time he's ever blown out the sides. Ooh.
Love it. Yeah, that
Sides
was
aren't
fun.
an issue. It's depth. Length. Sorry. Same. Are they done guessing yet?
Holy shit. This
Our
one
new
this
shirts
took a
are
turn.
longer.
Yes, so I'm excited about this new it's a women's only shirt. I mean, I guess men could wear it. It's 2021. But it is fantastic. So I just saw the final proof today and it is awesome. It is absolutely sweet. James, I have talked to Oki 3-4 times. I've given him a couple shirts. He needs to get with me so that we can get the damn Freedom Fatigues line, or at least some products, Pew Pew Nation and Freedom Fatigues in Gerbrand. Yes.
They're solid.
And yeah, I've been there before. I'd be happy to accommodate them. Like I said, we have a minimum when it comes to wholesaling and stuff like that, but when it comes to local businesses and stuff like that, we can make exceptions for that. So we'll work around them. If they want to carry some of our stuff, it can be anything. Take a pic, go to the website, look at it, see what you want.
Yeah, I've given Oki, the owner, there
Yeah.
a few shirts already. So I'll stop back in there, James, this week maybe or next week or something, and talk to you guys and figure out what we can do. So he does need to have that stuff in there. With the bigger store, it would be perfect in there. Women's only is kind of sexist. Men might get offended. Well, you can, like I said, John, you can buy the women's only shirt and you can wear it. You can wear it at your next rib.
It's
burn
well
if you want.
ventilated.
It's well ventilated. You look pretty in front of your smoker with that.
It's cool knit mesh.
Yes.
Mine was pretty wide open.
It was like the 80s shirts, remember those mesh shirts? And like they only came halfway down, like they were like half shirts.
Oh, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean that's how we used to dress in the 80s, right?
All right, we're doing another giveaway because I just decided I wanted to. We're doing the stickers, a pack of stickers, Freedom Fatigues. So many hats on this table. We're doing the Freedom Fatigue Pew Pew Nation combo pack of stickers here, and we're gonna combo some stuff up here. Issue of PDW. This just happens to be the one that was in my truck. And
Are you in it?
It happens to be the center fold.
Jeez. So sick of this photo.
Oh, okay. We gotta show it. Where's that? Where am I at? Oh, there it is.
Yes.
All right. Me as the centerfold in the magazine.
100 times at the rib burn. 100. 100.
So sticker pack and magazine for a giveaway. Real quick, and then we're going to talk about, you built an AR, didn't you?
I did.
Yes, we're going to talk about that. So, page 80, is that right?
Oh, God.
Did John actually know the page that I was on?
That's how many
It
times.
is.
That's how many times you showed it, dude. See? You thought I was lying.
That's
An
awesome.
innocent bystander knew the page number.
Innocent bystander.
Oh,
that's fantastic.
shoot. That's awesome.
Oh, man. They happen to be wearing the 76 hoodie, too, which are in stock, aren't they?
We just got a whole bunch more in
So
stock.
they are
they
in stock.
should be.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
sure we updated the website.
So when you guys see start, you're going to start guessing 1. We're going to do a quick giveaway. 1 through 30.
30.
Yeah.
7. 7.
37?
No, 1 through 7.
No. I picked 7.
I said let's do 1 through 7.
Well,
and we'll make it.
you said 7, so I changed it to 37, so that's what they're getting.
All right.
So when you see start, you're going to start guessing 1 through 37. We should probably pick a number.
How about...
That works.
All right.
Start guessing 1 through 37.
Diane wants a hot pink tee with black writing on it.
Okay.
I'll have to look and see what kind of American-made hot pink I can come up with, because that's where we're limited. My color selections are kind of limited when it
Careful.
comes to what happened.
You said
Your
colored?
word choices.
you said colored.
My color selection for the shirts, meaning the color of the apparel, are limited with the American-made companies. If I wanted to offer you some Chinese crap, I could probably find every color in the world, obviously. But
Yeah, I don't know. We gotta look for hot
get a-
pink would be cool.
just get a white one and get a pink highlighter,
You could do that.
make it pink. I'm sure
There's
gotta-
crayons over here.
There's crayons. Yeah.
My daughter's crayons are right behind me. I can trip over them.
Josh ate 4. It's weird.
What?
You ate 4 of those crayons earlier.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you said 84.
84.
Who's
Mine.
guessing 84?
Yeah.
We're
Who's
one
guessing
through-
84? 1
There
through
it is.
1 through 137.
There it is.
You got it?
Yep.
We do have it. Uh-oh. Stop guessing. Everybody stop. We got a winner.
At least it makes it easy for
Yeah.
mailing it
Yeah,
out, right?
yeah.
Actually, if that didn't
Mail
give
it in!
If that didn't give it away.
Mail it in!
All right. Congratulations, Eric Johnson. You got it again. So, Eric, you got yourself a hat coming. You got a personal defense world from
We're going
Athlon
to rip out
Outdoors.
page 80 for your
Page
protection.
80 for your protection is gone. And some Pew Pew Nation stickerage and Freedom Fatigue stickers. Which Eric, I'm actually glad that Eric won that. Eric has a Pew Pew Nation sticker on the front of his John Deere tractor.
That was him?
Yeah.
I did see that post.
It was
That's pretty
amazing.
slick.
He sent me that picture and I'm like, yep, that is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. So, I loved it. Double check.
Double check what?
I don't know. Eric said double check. Double check that our numbers were right. Stephanie's mad at him.
Wit?
What the hell?
It's WIT. So I'm
Oh,
not familiar
oh,
with that.
WIT. I see it.
What in
Well,
the
WTH, isn't it?
it's
no, this
WIT.
one
Oh.
was yeah,
She misspelled.
yeah, probably. All right,
She's a top fan. Let it go.
let's check out Josh's AR real fast, and then we're gonna get to the Cannon video. I'm gonna give you guys another preview of this epicness.
What's up, guys? Andy
Oh,
Gold.
it's so sweet. That's all you can see though, until we actually do it. So Josh built an AR.
I did.
So Josh, what did you build? Why did you build it? What were you thinking? It's such a scary gun.
I'm affected.
It's here, right? Let's show 'em.
Yeah.
Let's show 'em.
And mind you, this is just a replica. The actual gun was lost in a boating incident.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I'll let you take that.
Oh.
Because I'm
Clear
kinda
there,
back here.
right?
Clear.
Okay. So there it is. It is an AR pistol, obviously. So walk us through. What was your? Why did you build an AR pistol? What did you?
Honestly,
put
because
on this
Pew
bad
Pew
boy?
Nation is addictive.
Okay.
No, not really.
So
I'm not giving
I
you
spent
that
your
much
money.
credit. Yeah. It was
Feels
one of
nice.
those things that with a group of buddies, the discussion came up, and of course, when I get a thought in my head, it's a problem because, as you can see here, I think
It turns into a gun.
It does. So here we are. It was a partial mistake on the upper order. I was going rifle length, and it showed up, and
It was pistol.
you can let the jokes fly. I was like, why is mine so small? I'm not kidding. I pulled it out of the bubble wrap, and I'm like, well, okay.
That's weird.
So I just had some other things that I had to do, I guess, with it, I guess. Being that you can't you can put a stock on it, but I didn't want to pay the extra money for it.
Yes.
But started, the upper is from Mid-State Firearms. Part of it was a grab bag. So if you look on their website,
So
there's
that's
just
why
a
you didn't
slew.
know it was coming.
Well, no, there's a rifle option and a pistol option, and I mean, when I order things, I tend to have libations, so that's probably why I clicked the wrong one. But
awesome.
it was I'm more stoked with this in the end than I think if it was the rifle length. This little thing is pretty badass, with all 5 rounds through it in an
Yeah, all
undisclosed
5
location. Well.
We gotta get to the
7
range
now.
and beat it up a little bit, man.
Yeah, 7 now, but they were blanks.
Yeah.
And we did shoot a beer can 100 yards.
We did shoot, yes. So two of them.
2 of them.
So the cannon video, we actually, Josh had it out, so I was like, oh, I'm going to use your AR lower, which shows that you can use any AR with the cannon. So that's what we actually used in the video, was his lower and his mag.
Yeah, so the upper, like I said, Mid-State Firearms, EOTech on top is the XPS 2-2. So it actually has the, 65 or 68 MOA ring.
Yep.
And then the 2, what are they? 1 MOA red dots
Yep.
in there, which was an absolute steal off of eBay, so I was pretty stoked about that.
Heck yeah.
Magnifier is I'm going to blank on this. I believe the G20.
I think it's the G.
It's not the 33, so the step below.
Yeah.
Which, James, I did get from Gerbrand, as well as the lower parts kit, which is Sons of Liberty. As we continue down, the lower is Anderson Manufacturing. Extended bolt release, phase 5.
Yeah.
So amazing.
I love that. That is my favorite thing ever. That's what's on the P51 too.
And I believe the extended mag release is from phase 5 as well.
That's nice too. I like that one.
Yeah. Like I said, lower parts kit was Sons of Liberty. It's a CMC drop-in trigger, flat bow, 3.5 pound pole, and that was much like testing guns. As we talked about our carry piece, I was able to find a shop that had a handful of them. One had, I don't know, it was like a 2 pound or 2.5, and that literally scared the piss out of me.
Yeah.
It's awesome, but I was
just
like, I'm gonna hurt myself.
You're like, I'm gonna pull this. Oh, I just did.
Yes, and it went off.
Yeah.
The brace, which is not to be shouldered in the back here, is the SBA 3.
Yep.
What else do we have? Mags were just something I found. Pack of 3, I think they were like $9.
What are these
So
mags?
I have no
They're
idea.
different. They look kind of cool. though.
Yeah.
They look badass.
UTC. I've never
I
heard of
cannot
them.
remember.
These are kind of cool looking mags. I'm gonna have to look them up. See how they work too.
I'd like to load one up and leave it sitting for a few years.
Yeah. See
Yeah,
what
See
happens.
what happens.
Yeah. But I mean, at $10, if it gets destroyed or whatever, not too bad, as
Yeah.
long as it functions. So,
Yep.
which is to be determined. So I don't have much of
We're gonna run it.
that. Little light up front is a Crimson Trace. It does come with a remote, but where it's at is kind of right where my thumb sets. So I kind of dig that.
Yeah, on a pistol, you don't really.
Yeah, in the remotes, the gun with everything that I need is so clean right now. I don't want to add anything. I don't want to necessarily add the remote to
It
it.
is a nice. It's a nice look. It's got a really good look to it. all black. I like it.
Yeah.
It's got some nice parts. I dig it. I dig it a lot.
Jealous.
So what made you want to build an AR?
It was, I believe, actually the start of it was when they dropped the case of voter fraud. That night
Okay.
is when the ordering
Commence.
occurred. Yes. Yep. That was the start. The trigger was pulled on the upper that evening. And I had the upper ordered before anything.
Nice.
And then it was just kind of piece by piece
Find
there.
find the parts and
And I actually did the transfer of the lower through Gerbrand when I was in there.
Nice.
I got the lower parts kit. It was a Wednesday, and I had YouTube going and Pew Pew Nation going, and built it during an episode of Pew Pew Nation.
that's awesome.
With no clue what I was doing.
Yep. So that's exactly how I built my first one. Man, YouTube's a great thing. It really is.
It was a 6-minute video. It was stellar.
Yep.
The only, hiccup I had, I chased a couple springs, but I think that's a given.
Oh yeah.
With the drop-in trigger, you can't put the safety in first. You can't maneuver it in.
Yeah.
So I just had to remove the handle and the safety, drop it in, and everything was there. But a buddy of mine is building one similar, and he also got the Phase 5 extended bolt release there.
That is the best thing ever.
And
I
Why
love
didn't
it.
my biggest thing is, why didn't I ever think of that
Yeah.
back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such an easy part, and I love it.
And
it's
it
my
looks
favorite.
badass.
And it
It
looks
really
badass.
does.
Yeah. Yeah, they're sweet. I mean, so if you don't know what an extended bolt release is, it's hard to see on here. There, I'll
Flip
put
it
my hand
around
behind
so
it.
you can kind of see it
Well,
going.
yeah, I'll show.
How's that?
So you have.
Blocking the light.
So you have the bolt release actually comes through. Let me lock it back here. So you actually have this little tiny lever underneath in the trigger guard, up high in the trigger guard. So you can do everything. So you can see my other hand is up here. I can drop the bolt just like that and go right down on the trigger. So on the opposite side here, that is your bolt release normally. And then as I push that, you can see that it's moving in the trigger guard as well. So super easy, simple part of a AR that you don't really think about, but it is awesome. The first time I shot one with that, I was like, I have to have this on all my guns. I love it.
Tactical advantage of being able to have everything, no pun intended, right at your fingertip. Or, we talk about the scenario if something does happen to the right hand. You can still, or left hand, whatever it may be, you don't have to smack that.
Yep.
It's right there.
Anytime you can have one hand operation of any gun, you're better off. In a defensive situation, like like Josh just said, you're gonna have. The realization is you're gonna get shot, you're gonna get stabbed, you're gonna get beat, whatever. So your left arm's blowing out, or even your right arm's blowing out. You can do everything with your opposite hand. The better off you are. So that is Josh's AR.
I'm impressed.
That's pretty sweet.
But it was for never building a gun, super simple. My buddy had his upper completed, waiting on his lower to come in, and he came over, and it was kind of a mind-blowing kind of time for both of us, where I'm like, oh, wait, click, threw my lower on, was like, here's your gun. He's like, holy shit, the versatility of an AR is just awesome.
Well, so you brought this thing in, I just threw the cannon on it. You're like, wait, it's just that easy? That just turned into a cannon?
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet. So,
Okay,
James?
I'm getting, I don't know if I'm getting fatter or what, but my pants are tighter than normal. Can we show this can
Yes,
video,
you can.
please?
Let's, hold on, let me read James's comment real quick. So James works at Gerbrand Defense in Waterford, Michigan. If you're in Michigan in the area, April 17th, they're holding an AR Armors course, and there's still spots to sign up. So make sure you guys check that out if you're around April 17th, 18th in the Waterford, Michigan area.
What is that class, James? What does that involve, man?
So I think it's mainly you will be building a gun at the class. I'm pretty sure. We'll wait till James types in on that. But let's see what else. Do we miss anything? Diane would rather have made in America.
Dang right, Diane. Dang right.
Greg posted Biden to target ghost guns, stabilizing braces, and new gun control actions. So Biden, I love these headlines because Biden's not targeting anything. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
He doesn't even know what he had for lunch.
Yeah, he's like a marionette. He's like, I'm a real boy.
Your nose is getting longer.
James has not chimed in yet.
All right.
But either way, so James will chime in. So let's show. All right, let's show it, and then we're gonna give away a sweatshirt.
All right.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, let's
Do
go.
we go quiet during this video? Or can they hear us?
No, I'll turn off our sound.
So we can say.
Oh, here we go. Taught by owner of Sons of Liberty Gunworks on their building philosophy. So you are building. You're learning how to build an AR.
Okay.
So pretty cool class. I gotta look. I was gonna try to sign up for that class, and I don't know if I'm gonna be around though. I got so much crap.
Yeah, I built myself an AR, and then I replaced a ceiling fan and a sink. So I feel like once you build an AR, you can do it.
You were like, I'm a man now. What parts are the lower and what parts are the upper that are
She said
referred
right
to?
quick. That tells me she's from Georgia.
Yes.
Tell me
Right
right
quick.
So I will tell
That's
you right.
fantastic.
I will
Love
tell
it.
you right quick. So this is going to be real easy because we're going to right quick rip this bitch down. All right. So upper and lower. So I'm going to take it apart in a second here. So your AR comes apart. I pulled the pins already. It's stuck though.
What'd you do to my shit?
There it goes. This is your upper, Diane. So your upper is not actually a firearm. This is the part that holds your bolt carrier, obviously your barrel, your handguard, all that good stuff. Charging handle, all that good stuff is in your upper. And your lower is your actual firearm on an AR. So take away the handle, take away the brace, and this is your lower. That is actually your serialized part. That is the part that has to have your transfer done. So your lower can turn into a rifle or a pistol. Like Josh said, he accidentally ordered pistol parts, pistol upper.
I think I'm going to
So
accidentally
he-
order some as well. So that sounds like
I can show you how.
well, my wife would be like, what is this? I accidentally ordered it. Josh
Whoops,
told me
I
not.
accidentally ordered
We were
it.
just looking and hit purchase.
Yeah. So this can turn into rifle or pistol, and then it just, depending on your state, has to be registered accordingly. So Michigan, we have to register pistols. So Josh has this registered as a pistol in Michigan, and he bought the AR as a part, not an actual firearm immediately. So now it's a firearm because it's together. And then an AR is seriously so easy to put together. That is all you have to do, and now I have a gun again.
Bang bang.
It's literally that easy. And now I have a gun that is operational again. So that's why I love the AR platform. Hopefully that answers your question on that. All right, are you guys ready for the
All right.
epicness of this video?
This is cool.
Is everyone with us?
I don't
This
know,
is
is anybody
amazing.
there
Don't
anymore?
miss this.
Yeah. We got to see some likes and love. We got to see some hearts and stuff. My phone is lagging.
All right.
There we go. All right, some people are on there now. All right, here we go. The cannon reveal. Yes, they are highly, highly customizable. All right, here you guys go.
What's up, guys? Andy Grossman, Pew Pew Nation. I got the X Products can launcher on the AR pistol lower here. Some blanks loaded in there. We're ready to go. I've never shot it. I don't know what the hell it's going to do. I'm ready, though. Some Bush lattes to shoot. Quality beer. You guys ready?
We're ready. Sweet.
Hell yeah! was freaking cool.
Nice.
I think I got more ammo.
Worst part is Josh is gonna have to run out there and get him
Exactly.
because I got sandals on.
Let's see how far we can go.
All right.
Oh, we went further.
It did go further.
That was awesome.
Oh, here he goes. Go get him.
X Products can. Freaking amazing. Hell yeah. I gotta do some more with this. You guys will see more going on with this thing very, very soon. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys later.
All right, so that is it. The cannon. I am absolutely in love with the cannon. I forgot to put the picture on here, so I'm going to show you guys real quick on my phone. So this is what the cans that we recovered looked like.
And we will be getting shots next time from the field.
So there we go. That's what the cans looked like after they hit the ground, 100 yards or so away. Absolutely fantastic. And then I did it on my phone real quick. So as we were doing it, where's that? Screenshots. Come on, I know I took it.
First
Video
time using
capture.
the
There
phone?
it is. No, I got 7 million images on here. So here we go. The can. Oh, it's so awesome. Look at this. The can leaving the cannon.
Yes,
How
that is
fantastic
fire.
is that? Yeah, and fire shooting out around it. I bet it warms the beer up pretty fast.
Next time we catch one, we have to see what it tastes like. Warm beer. That's
So we are going to do a whole lot more with the cannon and the golf ball launcher, and we are going to do some stupid stuff where we catch beers. And I feel like it's doable.
I think
It's very doable.
Like
I think
I
it's
said,
very
I'll put
doable.
on the proper attire. I'll go stand out there, beer.
I did go pick them both up, and they were within 4 feet.
Yeah, it's accurate. I can't wait. I love it. I'm in love with
All
the
right,
can
what are we
cannon.
gonna give away?
All right, guys. Let's. Does anybody have any questions for us, for Josh, for Chris, whatever? Before we give the last thing of the night away, we got the Freedom Fatigues vertical flag hoodie behind us there. So that's a big giveaway. We don't
That's a
we don't
solid
give hoodies
giveaway.
away very often on Pew Pew Nation. So
I think this might be actual. I don't know, first maybe.
yeah. So
First time for everything.
I'm gonna mute you guys for 1 second while we discuss the logistics of the giveaway here. Number
7.
All right, so we're back.
We're back.
We're
We got
doing
our
7
numbers.
this time? Is that
7.
Wait,
yes.
are we unmuted now?
No, oh shoot! Damn it! Now we all know.
Switch it to 8.
Are,
We're doing 1 through 100.
Are we doing 1 through 5, Chris?
So we're doing 1 through 100. We're gonna make it hard on them. They're gonna
Just-
have to write the number out.
Yeah, and watch. But if you guys are doing what you did in the first one, I'll be saying it's 1 through 50.
Yeah. That's Chris likes to. He's not a very patient person apparently.
I'm very
He's done well
patient.
so far.
Very patient. You got a bunch of buffoons guessing numbers that aren't right. It's like, come on, guys. It's like, I can't call them buffoons, but
All right, so when you guys see start, we're going to start guessing. This time, though, you're writing out the number. So if you're guessing 7, you're writing out the word 7, not just putting the number 7 down. So we're making it a little harder for you. It's 1 through 100,
Does
though.
spelling count?
Spelling does not really count,
Okay.
as long as it's close.
Okay.
I mean, if you write like 17, 7, 7, 7,
Your
7.
example sucks.
Yeah, I don't
I don't understand what you
I don't
mean.
get it.
17 is a real number, so
yeah,
it doesn't- it's a long night. I gotta get some food.
17.
17. There you go. Then it still counts as 17.
Yeah, I'd count it.
All right. So when you guys see start, you guys start guessing 1 through 100, writing out the number. All right, keep guessing, guys. 1 through 100, and you got to write it out. Your fingers are getting tired today. That's all there is to it.
Heck yes.
Oh, I forgot. We might want to do this thing.
Yeah.
What, our music?
Yeah.
Our hold music? Keep guessing, guys. 1 through 100.
Hit me.
It is mind blowing how slow it is on this.
Isn't it crazy? And then I've just rebooted my thing, and now look at it's flying.
So hit me. Alright, we're
Keep guessing. 1 through 100. One through 100. Keep guessing, guys. Holy cow, it's going so fast on mine now I can't even keep up. It was flying. Now it's slowed down. Now that I said something.
Right? Close.
Yeah, there's some close guesses. Keep going, guys. 1 through 100 for the Freedom Fatigues hoodie. The vertical flag hoodie back there.
which that is the back.
That's the back, yeah. Turn that guy around.
Ooh. I don't know if that was a butthole or your hand.
What happened?
Not quite sure, but touch that one.
What just
supposed to.
happened? I don't know what happened. Back behind me.
Speaking of which, this is one of the guy returned them. So I
can't
can't sell it. So
Right?
I was like, well, I guess I'll wear it.
Keep guessing, guys.
But like,
Yeah.
And that's it. For some reason,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
huge.
getting guesses all of a sudden. There we go. Now I am. No, maybe not. What the fuck is going on? There we go. Did everybody just stop guessing? I don't understand what happened. My phone just stopped showing guesses. Alright, we're exiting out, going back in.
gotta mute it.
There it goes. Now it's guessing. Boop, ba-doop, boop. Alright. Alright. You want to drop the number down a little bit?
Can you mute it?
Yep. Alright, we refreshed it. We got it to work now. So we were stopped seeing comments for a second. Alright, we're gonna drop it down. We're gonna do 1 through 60. 1 through 60 now. We may have missed some comments because that thing was lagging big time. I had to reboot it.
Facebook.
Damn Facebook. They hate us.
God, it's so different from one side to
Yeah.
another. That's bizarre.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like
one's
you're watching
moving,
it,
one's
yeah.
not.
Yeah.
One's frozen, one's not.
One will start flying and the other doesn't move for
Yeah.
an hour.
Keep guessing, guys. 1 through 60.
Drag it up.
It's easier with the mouse.
And say, go back up because we might have missed it. Go back.
I thought I saw it on Andy's, but I wasn't.
Go back up here. Let's see. Keep going.
See it?
No, hang on. Go down. I thought I saw it. Now that it's back up. Where's that? There's that guy. Hang on. He's going down. This way. Sorry.
I don't think this is real.
I don't know what's happening. Oh, I see it. Right, just came through. I just got one.
Oh, there you go.
All right, stop guessing.
go.
Stop guessing, everybody. All right,
Oh,
Kill
I
it.
gotta Stop the music.
kill it.
I kind of digging it.
Tuned it out after that long.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a winner. That is for the Freedom Fatigues vertical flag hoodie that are in stock. So make sure you guys go to freedomfatigues.com, check them out. If you aren't the winner, there's only one of you won today, but don't worry. We'll be back next week with more awesome giveaways. What the hell did Matt just did you just have a stroke?
Check on him.
Can we get somebody to Brennan's house pronto?
Somebody go check on Matt.
Ah,
I'd really hate it if
so
something was wrong
stop-
with him right now.
So stop.
His head just hit the keyboard.
Yeah, just
Damn.
all right. Stop guessing, everybody. Stop
He just
guessing.
punched somebody's cage.
Yeah, no, yeah. What happened, Matt? Is that what happens when you punch somebody in the face?
Did a turtle fall on your keyboard?
We should have told the story. Guess we still could.
We can end with it.
We could end with it. All right. So, do you guys want to know who won?
No, they don't care.
I don't think they care. Matt stroked out, and then all of a sudden everybody is gone. I don't know what happened. Oh, he's back. Matt's alive.
Is he good?
He laughy faced it up, so
So he did fall on
he
it.
fell on the
Or
keyboard.
dropped it. Or
He's-
threw it. He probably threw it. Or he
Yeah.
slashed it.
I feel like it
Was he typing
it
with
was-
his hockey stick?
Yeah, he definitely did. Matt just said Andy got in a scrap. Michelle said winner, winner. What are we doing?
Oh, I'm just going
You're trying to exit out early?
No, I'm just going back through.
All right, so the
Sure I didn't
winner
miss anything.
is Diana Barrett Keith.
Boom.
Congratulations, you got yourself the hoodie.
Winner.
See, it pays off, I guess, to shoot birds from your porch. So, congratulations, Diane. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for watching, Diane.
Didn't we say we were going to send her some stickers too, or
And
something?
we were sending her stickers. Yeah, I
All
got
right,
that
so it
one
works
right
out
now.
perfect.
So
Now we got-
so she's got
got
some
stickers
She's got a whole
coming.
bunch of stuff coming. So congratulations, Diane.
Congrats.
Congrats. So do you want to tell them the story real quick?
Andy cannot be controlled on the ice, apparently. But I guess to start the story, someone told him that he was going to beat his ass. So Andy dropped the gloves, and the guy said no. And if anybody is familiar with the year 1997, the Detroit Red Wings, Colorado Avalanche, there was a turtle on the ice, and it was not Andy, but there were body shots being thrown from the ceiling.
Yes.
The gentleman's son jumped the boards,
Go help
who
his dad.
puked on the ice earlier. We're pretty sure.
Hanson brothers.
No, it
No,
was
these
just
guys
one of
were
them, me.
not. No.
It was fun. I haven't been in a hockey fight in a long time. It was a lot of fun. I am older now, though. My hands don't heal as fast. They're still yellow. You still
Yeah.
see it? All the swelling went down at least.
And I
finally,
couldn't
but-
find a stuffed turtle to come in tonight. I was gonna
That
just
would've been
drop
awesome.
it right on here, but
That would have been excellent.
I hadn't been at Lakeland since then, so I couldn't find the turtle.
Nice.
All right. So thank you guys again. Thanks
Thank you
for
so
watching.
much. Yep.
If you can, guys, donate a few bucks. The donation down here, PayPal, detailedImages@gmail.com. And then I got to speed that up because it's too slow. Oh. Venmo.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Venmo
How does
at
that
Pew
work?
Pew Nation. Yeah, exactly. So if you guys can donate a couple bucks, it helps us pay for shipping. It helps us pay for new stuff to give you guys, for new merchandise to come out, all that good stuff.
Yeah, and check us out.
Better
at
giveaways too.
FreedomFatigues.com. If you haven't been there, go check us out.
Yep, make sure you check out freedomfatigues.com, check out pewpewnationusa.com. If you're in the Michigan area and you're in the Oakland County, I guess, area, and you're looking for a CPL class, our next class is April 18th. We'd love to have you. And make sure you guys go over to Freedom Fatigues and grab yourself some badass American apparel.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Every Wednesday, join us, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Josh, thanks for coming.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Appreciate it, man. This
is a great. I'm here in the Freedom Fatigues warehouse, and it's quite an establishment.
Awesome.
Pew Pew and Right to Bear Arms, detailed images is not far behind, but it's close.
And we didn't get arrested today?
We didn't get arrested shooting the cannon. We were a little worried about it.
We haven't looked outside recently.
Undisclosed location, not close to the warehouse at all.
Yeah,
not
like drive.
Not walking distance.
Yep, nothing. Not even close. Not even close. It's in Ohio.
Worst state ever.
All right, thanks guys for watching. Make
Thank
sure
you
you guys join us next week, and like Pew Pew Nation. If you want to see the Cannon video again, make sure you like us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, all that good stuff, and go over to the YouTube channel and check out the Cannon video. Share it all over the place, and we're going to do a whole lot more videos with that thing. So
absolutely.
We will see you guys soon. Stay safe out there. We'll see you next week.
Peace.